Yo, Matt, give me a second. I know we're live on playback. Let me get the tweet out on Twitter, and then we will be good to go. Shorty, you're all good. I'm literally just now going live. Not even live on Twitter yet. Give me a second, boys. Let me get this set up, and then we'll be live. All right, cool. I got the tweet out. Now let me get over here. I'm going to post the tweet in the thread. So as people come in, we can just kind of continue to just send them over there. Drop a like, drop a retweet. Hopefully we can get everybody over here on playback. It's the best place to play or to watch. You're up to date, but all the likes, all the retweets, all the engagement goes a long way. Did that work? Yeah. Go drop a like, drop a retweet. We'll get the recap going. Give about 30 seconds for a couple more people to roll in, and then we're in business. All right, what's going on? What's up, everybody? This is Matty Ice from Profit Props. This is the Sharp Side. We got about 30 people in here right now. Couple likes, couple retweets. Let me go ahead and shout my people out. Turk, Ross, Night Fox, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the retweets, appreciate the engagement. Hopefully y'all cashed on me with Giannis last night. Really saved the day, but if Trey didn't have, he had that one basket with about 2 minutes left, maybe just under 2 minutes. If he doesn't hit that, we have a massive day. That was about a 3.6 unit swing. So if you throw that on top of yesterday, we come out about 8 units up. Luka cashed the straight leg, but didn't get the ladder for us. And then the lotto, Dante was like 3 for 8 from 3 with no attempts in the first quarter. If he has a couple attempts in the first quarter, that one looks okay. But then Dame didn't go the game plan went how I thought, kind of, but Dame didn't get near as many spot up shots as I expected. Overall, a winning day, plus 4.31 units, up 56, basically 57 units on the year. we just keep staying right around 60. So, hopefully we get over that 60 and stay over that 60. I'm very happy with yesterday. The Giannis read was great. Good day. Let's stack on it. But yeah, man, just need to get over 60 and stay over 60. We've been treading water about the month of March. We go up, we go down. So let's go up and stay up here. Still happy, up 50 on the season. Would love to finish around 75. Maybe we crack a lotto and end around 100. 64 is where we finished last year. I think, no, it was 69. We've got about a month to beat that. So need to lock in here the last month or so, win about 15, 20 units and put that in the rear view. All right, so I have one official play today. We'll get to it. I have a lot of leans right now. Jalen Green, Miles McBride, Khalil Ware, Mikal Bridges, Tobias Harris, Anthony Simon, CJ McCollum, Jared Butler, Jamison Patel, Zach LaVine. I've got a lot of leans that we're going to break down on stream today. So if you're not already, make sure you come over, grab the playback link listed. I need to put one. I'm doing it right now. I'm going to post the playback link underneath, and then y'all should be able to click on the playback from Twitter. It's faster, and it's the only place I can see the chat. So before you come over, drop your boy a like, drop your boy a retweet, and then hit this playback link. It's completely free to sign up. And you're a little bit up to date. Appreciate all the engagement. I see it's going crazy. I'm gonna shout everybody out here at the end. Did that post? Yeah, there we go. All right, getting into today, Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's get the model up here, see what the model has to say about it. Model leans under, and I kind of like that thought with Bridges out. Going to get a lot of attention. 44 in one matchup, 19 in the second. Big minutes in each. You can see a stark difference in field goal attempts. I don't know if Brunson missed any of those games. No, Brunson played both of those games. I like fading Stars versus Miami. I mean, that's no secret. It's not like I'm the only one that knows that. You have Khalil Ware, you have Bam Adebayo. What's the market done? Looks like it's coming down a little bit. 25.5 is like the painted line everywhere. Model leans under. What do we feel about his rebounds? Because that's a much different story. Slight lean under there, but not near as much. Same with his assists. I'm like worried to take a PRA though. I do lean under. OG points and threes look nice. I'll look into it. I do lean under Karl-Anthony Towns points. I'm not playing it yet. Could be a late ad. To be honest, I do lean under rebounds and assists as well, but not near as much. Points by itself is actionable. Bam had 30 in that last game. Minutes have dropped. Let me go look at that. Are they just getting smoked? 30. Yeah, they've basically got smoked the last three. I mean, Boston, they only lost by 12. Clippers was 15. Lost by 34 to Memphis. What's the spread in this game? Knicks are 8-point favorites. What's the model think about Bam? I'm right at market, so there's nothing for me, Bam. 18.5 points. Rebounds. I do lean over his assists, so let's look at that. Rebounds. I do lean over, not as much. RAs. RA edge is nice, but I think assists is what I like most. Let's look into all those. Wiggins is also questionable. Don't like that. Maybe a couple kick out opportunities for Bam. I do lean over Bam's assists as well. Two strong leans, but nothing official. Someone asked about Khalil Ware's threes. Did you ask for over or under? Under minus 118. I mean, he's under in most games this season. Should get a big run of minutes today, but attempts are solid at 2. Not something I'm looking to attack. I'll tell you what my model's at. I'm sure my model's going to be under, actually. Where 3-point made? Actually, no, I'm at. Well, yes, I would still lean under because of the juice, but yeah, no, the model likes the under. The model likes the under. Miles McBride, I said this in my Discord this morning. If a white guy guards him, we'll play it live. I didn't think Davion Mitchell was going to strap Peyton Pritchard the other day and then drew that assignment. So Davion Mitchell's a dog. I don't want to fade him. Oh, I do lean over Miles McBride's assist too. I honestly like his PAs. I think it's like 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 without Brunson. No, it must have been his assists. It was his assists by themselves. What's the market done? It's gone up slightly, but nothing serious. Probably just a lean. Might have something live or right before tip on McBride, but nothing currently. Don't want him to draw a shitty matchup. Reeves RAs. Yeah, I actually have a lotto coming. I like his RAs over. I personally think there's not a huge chance, but a small chance Luka doesn't play. Or if the Lakers are up early, I think he could see some rest in the fourth with letting Reeves run the show there. I've heard a lot of people ask me about OG today. My model's right around there. I see why the market's right around there. Let's try to dig deep. 22nd to spot up. You had 23 on them 15 days ago. You had 4 threes with 9 attempts. Three threes feels like a lot. I like his points over. There's actually multiple 17.5 in the market. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Too tall for the Davion Mitchell matchup. Too tall for the Davion Mitchell matchup. 17.5, 120 feels very fair. That's ESPN. Hard Rock is also there. Let me go see how I feel about his assists. 2.6. No edge. Rebounds. 5.7. Lean over. Not strong. PRs. Not really. Okay. This one's a stumper. I definitely lean this way. I'll put it on the sheet. We'll try to blast through. It's a big slate. Points over for OG. I do also like his threes. Where is guarding him? Okay. And then Bam on Cat. I do lean over for OG's points. Lean over his threes too. I may come back to that one. Wiggins is questionable. If he runs like his normal minutes, this number's been pretty green for him. Also, they do struggle versus pick and roll ball handlers. He's been chucking when he's been healthy. Yeah, 14 plus attempts, I think would be very fair to assume out of him tonight. Yeah, healthy Wiggins, you almost have a healthy Wiggins, you have to play this over. Let me look at his assists and rebounds, see if there's anything there. No, model actually leans. Is there enough edge there? Lean under on the DFS sites, but not enough. Rebounds. Again, I lean. Well, maybe there is enough edge there. FanDuel's plus money on his 6.5 RAs under. It is green the last 10. I'll stay away from this, but I do lean under at plus money. I'm about at 6. So at plus money, there's definitely an edge, but I'll stay off of that. And I'll definitely stay off his threes. I lean over Wiggins points and under Wiggins RAs. Nothing official. I think this is what's holding me up on the OG play because I originally liked Mikal, but now looking into it, OG's better. The better lean. I say that. Watch me bet OG and Mikal drops a 30 ball. So he got in an argument with Thibs, then had 21 shots, 14 in the last one. If we get the Mikal Bridges that shoots like 14 to 18 times, 14 to 20 times, I still like the over. I like OG better now that we get into it. I do like OG better. I'm probably going to drop Mikal off of this list. I'm at least knocking the points off. Let's check the threes. Yeah, I'm more on the OG Anunoby train now. More on the OG Anunoby train now. Okay, we move on. Bridges is done. Duncan Robinson, no real read out of me. No real read out of me. Hero, they struggle versus pick and roll ball handlers. Hero's in a good spot. Let's go to the market. Lean under Heroes RAs for sure. Assists lean under. Rebounds. Yeah, RAs lean under for Hero. Points over because of the matchup. I'd really want to play an over at 21.5 though. So I do like him for 20 plus. You guys that like to run those water down parlays off of leans, I do like him for 20 plus today. Minus 190 still does feel like value, in all honesty, too. Hart, I like the double-double. You could take rebounds, but someone asked about the triple-double. Not so psyched about his assists today. All right, that does it for the first game. Don't think we had anything official yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Towns OG's points is probably the closest thing to a full play right there, just so we're clear. OG's points probably the closest thing. Sneak play, secret play, playing it live though. I'm gonna play Malik Beasley's threes live at about the 6-minute mark. I'm not gonna get a write-up out on this. I don't want it to become public, but I do like it versus the Pelicans. He should get like 8-9 attempts up. I'm hoping we get like a 2.5, 2, like a juiced 2. So I'm gonna be patient on Malik and try to play that one live. I assume Zion's gonna play. I don't know about Kelly Olynyk. I'm leaning over on McCollum's threes with some ladder potential. Leaning over on McCollum's threes with some ladder potential. Not official yet. Yeah, 25 versus pick and roll ball handlers. What are they in three-pointers attempted? 14s. Lean over CJ's threes with ladder potential, but it's not official yet. I do think if we wait, Zion plays and we get a better number. Also lean over Zion's points, but they're pretty good in the restricted area. I think the books have this one close to efficient. Again, like 22.5 is tempting, but nothing official. This is where I'm probably getting down. Like a Tobias points or RAs or rebounds are green as fuck. Hold on, is the points edge good enough? Not enough. Rebounds. 120, 115 at Fanatics. Versus the Pelicans, dog. Like, why would you think it'd be anything less? This is old data and shit, but I mean, ladder potential. Give me 6 plus, give me 7 plus, give me 8 plus, give me 9 plus. I do think I'm gonna run to buy potential. No, here we go. Model projections. Here we go. 7.58. I think I'm going to run this. Like, sure, Zion's the matchup, and that kind of sucks, but it's still, I mean, it's still the Pelicans. Let me go ahead and drop the, hey, if you're watching on here, I do really appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and give my shout outs. But if you haven't already, drop a like, drop a retweet, drop a follow. The playback stream is underneath of the Twitter and completely free to sign. Once you sign in, you'll be able to view everything and you're like 30 seconds ahead. Let me just shout out everybody that's dropped a like, dropped a retweet. Chop, famous, I think you're new, so I appreciate you, bro. Frank Cardozo, appreciate you. Chris Mosley, I know you've been tapped in. Adam, Turk, Ross, Appreciate y'all, man. Four retweets, 12 likes. Appreciate y'all. Keep throwing those likes, keep throwing those retweets. And let's keep building this stream, man. Let's go. I'm gonna run this Fanatics. You can run it anywhere too. Don't do the DK 130. Like, get the best price possible. But I'm gonna run this, and then I'll look into Randall. All right, dope. I just released that 1.15 units to win 1 unit. Tobias Harris over 5.5 rebounds. Lock that in at Fanatics. He's over in 7 of his last 10, averaging 7.1 with the Pelicans, allowing the third most per game. So love this spot. Lock this one in. Cool, yeah. And they got clips on this, so I'm gonna clip every play too. Playback's growing. Shout outs Ben, Mac, Jaybird, Yo AB, Trainwreck, Night Fox, Turk. Bro, I'm not even gonna try to say your name. C Mose, Prophet Props Wifey. Shout outs, Wifey. All right, let's move. Azar Thompson. Minutes have been sporadic. Probably nothing there. Trey Murphy. If you want to bet Trey, I'd wait until Zion's confirmed in. Have had some people ask me about Hardaway because he's been murdering them. But like last 10, I don't really love it. Maybe a 10 plus. I don't know what the odds are. Minus 140. If you found like a 130, 135, maybe lean over. RAs, let's go to the model. I don't think there's anything there. Nah, nothing there really. Do lean over for my boy Malik, but I think the hype is gone and we can get something live at a better price. Gonna wrap it up for that game. One official play there with Tobias. I am gonna play Malik Beasley live. Oh, I didn't speak on Cade, which is crazy, but I went through this morning. He kind of got hurt in that last game. They're number 6 versus pick and roll ball handlers, number 9 in free throws allowed, but I don't want to fade him. But I don't really see value on the points or assists. So nothing for Cade. Don't want to fade him. Don't see any value on the over. We move. Philly, Houston. All right. So I have some thoughts, but this is a 15-point spread. So let's keep this in mind. I don't want to touch shit with Sengun, although he'll probably eat up inside. I'm just worried about the blowout. Think he eats up. Would not fade him. Would absolutely not bet unders there. Fred VanVleet could get a couple cheap threes in this game, honestly. Minutes are going to be back up. Lock him in at 30 plus. Even with the blowout, probably around 32. Definitely a ceiling here, I think. Ugly game, but would lean over there. My other thoughts were Jalen Green is green as shit with Fred, but the blowout worries me. Where are you, Fred? It's green as shit with Fred. Recently, I should say, at least. Even in wins of 15 plus. He be chucking early. I do lean over Jalen Green. I hate playing these games. I'm not playing it because of the blowout, but I do like Jalen Green's points and threes over. Threes is OD though, so I'd just go points. You're really worried about a blowout there though. Houston plays really good defense. I heard Grimes is from Houston. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, AB, I gotta pull something up. This is hilarious. Hold on. Oh, I did say it pre-stream. Were you here pre-stream? I think I did go over that pre-stream. But yo, that's a line that I'm looking at today. Good call if you didn't hear me say that. That's crazy. That's fire. That is exactly one of the lines I'm looking at today. We're looking at these like nasty ass players. I do like Grimes though. Let's go look at the Grimes best 20 plus. So the best 20 plus is a 130. I'll probably run that. I'll probably run that. And then the best 25 is 210. That's all the higher I would go. I'm not even sold on the 210, but I am a big fan of the 20 plus. I mean, just going to be chucking. Hold on, though. Let's go to Jared. Edwards, Justin Edwards. There we go. Listen, this isn't going to be the prettiest thing you've ever seen. I understand, but Philly's got nobody. Like, please just sit everybody. I know they're under investigation, but they might have nobody. Hold on, let me go to Underdog. Do we have news out on this game? This is a sneaky ass read. Yeah, let's go. Oh shit, my shit's blowing up. Yo, shout outs everybody. Justin, Max World, I think that's everybody. Just I got a bunch of tweets blowing up right now. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Uh Underdog NBA, that's what I'm here for. Andrew Wiggins did not go through shoot around. Okay, that's the last thing to come through. Are there many lines up yet? Oh, I got his. Here we go. Listen, we have to sprinkle this a little bit. Edwards, I'm seeing 2 plus at plus 140, 3 plus at plus 430. And 4 plus might be quite ambitious, but it's plus 1100. I'm not even saying put full units down, but quarter on 2 and 3, or you could put him in lay pieces. I just think, I mean, he's going to have attempts today, boys. No fewer than 3. Yeah, I wouldn't even go to 5. He doesn't have 5 ever. But 2 and 3, I'm so good with 2 and 3. I almost want to take the 4. He had 9 plus in those games. I mean, I could see him getting 4 or 5. I don't know about 9, but I love it 2 plus. I love it at 2 plus. I might just hold this as a lay piece, but Justin Edwards will be on the card. This is sneaky. Edwards and Grimes are like two sneak looks. Grimes is no longer sneaky. Edwards is like my sneak look, though. I do like the threes. We can't sleep on Butler either, though. I'm probably going to bet both those guys to have 2 and to have 3. If we're like a quarter unit on each. I'm really considering that. All right, let's move on from this game. I will have a play. Like, honestly, Grimes points 20 plus at 130, probably a play. And then I'm being so dead ass about probably running quarter unit, quarter unit, quarter unit, quarter unit. Both those, Justin and Jared, both have 2 and 3. Being so serious about that. Let me look at Grimes' assists. I can tell you be watching the streams because you know I don't like playing assists versus Houston. Let me get injury news. Might be a late play. I do like what I'm seeing there, but I won't rush to it. Indy versus Minnesota. Let's see the injury news in this game. Conley game time decision for rest. So is Halliburton. So is Turner. So is Naismith. Going to be hard to attack. They haven't played this year, but I mean similar schemes last year. 2 and 3. Okay. Go to the model. Initial thoughts are nothing on Turner. Looking at the model, it's a Halliburton and Turner under. Jaden McDaniels over is all I'm really seeing on the points. Whoever asked about Randall assists, I do want to look into that. I do want to look into the Randall assists. Model leans over. Yeah, it's not a bad matchup. Last game they won by 26. He only ran 20 minutes. Do we think he's back to 30? Should be back to 30. Should be good for 30 tonight, yeah. I do lean over Randall's assists. Not really getting market support yet. No, it's actually gone way against you. But I agree with it. I'm not going to race to play it. Yeah, Conley playing affects it. I mean, not really though. At the end of the day, not really. Let's go look with Dante as well, just so we're not, we're getting it all. I still lean over, man. I mean, it's a little less green, but I still lean that way. Nothing crazy though. All right. Moving on to Anthony Edwards in this game. Model's like right there with the points. I want to see the threes and assists. So assists lean under, but just because of the plus money, I'm not actually thrilled in that line. Assists or threes lean over. Rebounds lean over. I'm not seeing anything I want to attack with Ant today. Nah, nothing for me with Ant. Dante would not bet until I know what's going on with Conley, and then yesterday, no three attempts in the first. I mean, just pissed me off. I do lean under here for Halliburton. I don't know why the number is 20. Just feels high. Let me look into this a little bit. I am well aware the last time I placed his under, he smoked me, so don't think I forget. I'm gonna stay off. It's not really a great matchup. I'm gonna stay off. Miles Turner refuses to board, man. This feels high. Where am I on Turner's assists? 'Cause this feels high. 5.94 on his boards. Yeah, lean under. They're off the rock. What the fuck? So I like Miles Turner PRs, but we could run the PRAs because the line is more readily available. But now the deeper I'm looking into this, I mean, I would be afraid to play it. Just what is it like? Oh, Pascal's out. How did I miss that? That changes everything about the points and the boards, really. Same with Halliburton. Thank God I didn't run that, Matty Ice. You gotta. How did I miss that? With so many game time decisions and shit too, I'll probably just push on from this game. I'm gonna plug the Discord. There's a free week right now in there, and there'll be late ads today. Like this game, there's only a few lines up. Sexton over with no Clarkson. No Clarkson, no George. I'll be all over this. But again, I'll have to wait. No Clarkson, no George. I'm all over his points. Threes versus Chicago. Could be over that. Oh my gosh. Hey, whatever the line is, Kyle Filipowski's threes over. Yeah, we on flip today without a doubt. We on flip as soon as it. Hey, bro, if you're in the cord, at me when you see the line. At me when you see the line, because that's an auto bet today. I pray we get a good 1.5. Please don't do no dumb shit and be on 2.5. Hoyter points or threes? Yeah, that's a good question. It's Utah. Threes is juicy. What's the points line? Almost like the threes better at that price. Let me do some shopping. I like Kevin's. This could be a good lay piece. This could be a good lay piece on the over. I would take the threes with a lay. I would take the threes with a lay. Yeah, 3 plus 150 as a lay piece. Much better in my opinion. Threes is the better piece there. Depending on who plays, what's his points line? Minutes have been like crazy all over the place. Is Patrick Williams good to go? Yeah, what yeah. Yeah. Nothing in this game. Nody's on. I might try to have a write up in it. Nody's on, but nothing in that one. Memphis Sack. Is Jaw playing? Jaw's out. All right. Jaren Jackson Jr. makes sense. Wow, 25.5. That line, crazy. Let's see where the model's at with that Jaw. About 25. What's his average without Jaw? About 24. All right, this makes sense. Now let's do 31 minutes. They want to win this game, too. Memphis wants to win this game. I think we're getting a steady dose of Jaren Jackson Jr. today. Um, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, fellas. All right, we back. I think I'm taking Jaren Jackson's threes too. I want to look into this as well. Let's look without Jaw. Okay, good. Sacramento leaks a bunch of threes. I did want to do minutes. Okay, so he's got a couple there. Let's go no lower than 23, but we're not seeing 23 tonight. Yeah, we probably see 30, 31. Let's go to the attempts. Averages 6 in those games without Jaw. I love the volume spot for 5 tonight. Oh my god. Let's just go without Jaw in 5 attempts. Why would there not be 5 attempts tonight? He had 5 attempts in the last matchup without Jaw. He had 9. What am I even talking about? Let's get to betting. FanDuel has came down. I think we're finding the bottom right now though. Minus 136. I don't think we get better than this. I've never bet a Jaren Jackson Jr. threes ladder in my life. UD is projected to start. This is crazy. I've never done this in my life. It's already juiced, but it's definitely still worth looking at. Might be running my second play right here. Doing a little shopping. Give me a second here. I think FanDuel's the best price I see. Yo, could you imagine the Jaren Jackson Jr. flip 2+ parlay though? I'm running that today. A lot of 10 o'clock games today. Jaren Jackson Jr. 2+ threes is minus 132. And 3+ threes is plus 230. All right. I can get down with that. I'm going 0.75 and 0.25. Yeah, I like this too. This could be a threes play today. Hold on, I just bet those. Let me get them out to the cord real quick. Disgusting. I know. I mean I know, but it's there. It's there without JJ. 3 or 4 if Aldama doesn't play. Let's take this off. Looks worse, but yeah, I don't think we're seeing the sub 30 minutes. And I don't think we're seeing sub 5 attempts in this one. Yeah, I love this spot for Jerry. I can't believe that's a play I had today, but that is a play we had today. Did not think that was happening coming into stream today. We'll promise you that. We'll promise you Jaren Jackson Jr. threes was not on my to-do list today, but here we are. Let me go to the model. Eyeball's not really saying anything about Sabonis. Point 16. Lean under. It's not really there, though. Assists. Lord have mercy. All right, it is a high-pace game. The highest of paces games. 6 and 6 in the last 2, though. I like his assists over by themselves. He being Sabonis. I'm thinking up pace game. I'm thinking he's over 5.5 in each matchup. I'm thinking I go rewatch this. At least first 6 and last 6. I lean over Sabonis's assists. If you see a triple-double hit you in the face later, don't be. If you see a Reeves Sabonis triple-double parlay to win new yacht, don't be surprised. Nothing for Giannis. Keegan Murray's threes was definitely a request. Attempts should be there in this game. Under in the one matchup. He did have 7 attempts, though. 6 is probably a good floor. Keep in mind we're talking about a plus money. Keegan 2+ is probably the move. Yeah, you did say 2+. 2+ is a good move. I see him around 30 with 6 attempts. DeMar is always so confusing for me. So let's look into this one a little bit more. Monk is back. LaVine is healthy. Sabonis is there. Line is 22.5 in a very high-paced game. Struggle versus pick and roll ball handlers. I mean, he had 29 in the last one. I'd be a liar if I said I didn't lean over, but I feel the same way about LaVine. Maybe LaVine a little better because they allow more threes above the. You know what? LaVine would be my favorite points prop out of these guys. It would be LaVine in this one. I lean over LaVine's points. Can we go see what the market's done there? And his threes. Oh, yeah, there's even very strong market support for the threes over. What about the points? Strong, but not as strong. What's the market doing? It's going way up. Went from 19 to 21. Why was this opened at 19? Because junior traders fucking suck. Wow. I am infuriated with myself. This opened 20 plus 110 last night. We'd have pulled out the nuke. I just said taking a shot, line up every book, unit on every book you have. So you try not to get kicked out, but you still hit it hard. My Lord. I lean over his threes now. We still getting close to the best price there? Yes, we are. LaVine's threes is a play today. Probably a lay piece, too. 337 is the projection. Memphis allowing the fifth most points from above the break. Ninth most. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Let me get into that a little deeper. Fifth most attempt, fifth most points scored from above the break. First in pace. Yeah, this is just, I mean, come on. I like him up to 5. LaVine's going to be a ladder spot. I'll probably take the 3+ though right now. Hold on, let me do some research. My fault. I just realized I muted while I coughed, and then I've been talking for 2 minutes. I think what I'm gonna do is run a half a unit, and then Come back later and hit it harder. There's an 07 right now at Rivers. I'm going to run it. We're going to push on, but expect that to be a ladder spot later. We're going to push on, but expect that to be a ladder spot later. All right, we're back in business. Let's keep moving. That's all for this game. Nothing on Munker Ellis. So, yeah, we're good. We'll move. Toronto, Phoenix, not a lot of lines out. We'll move. Denver, Golden State. Here we go. Waiting on Gordon, Braun, Murray, Jokic, Post, and Steph Curry. Okay, that's cute. I think as many people are going to play as possible. If Gordon's out, it's an automatic Jokic triple-double. That's kind of fallen off. 6 in the last one. Okay. Interesting. Points line tells me some people are going to be out here. Yeah, there's a lot of injury news in this one. What can we attack off rip? Obviously, Westbrook overs without Jamal. Is there a real chance Jamal doesn't play? No Jamal, no Aaron Gordon. Westbrook long shots interesting to me. Yeah, there's really not a lot of lines up for this game either. A lot of DFS apps, but like real books, not a whole lot up. We're going to move on from this one too. Expect late ads. This one you've got Grant, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart. A lot of question marks here as well. SARS threes. It's pretty juicy, but I do lean over SARS threes. SAR threes makes sense. Klingen's boards probably make sense. Double-double, a little bit of a long shot. I don't trust the points, although they are awful. Lean over Klingen's rebounds. No opinion on Scoot. Middleton assists. Maybe lean over there. Don't love this game. Simon's points over versus Washington. I know it's a back-to-back. I don't know how he's done in back-to-backs this year. Smoked him. I like Simon's points over in this one. What's the market done? They're 6-point favorites. You know that Washington's going to sit their starters at the end. Yeah, I'm at 23.6. I'm going to run the 21.5 minus -05 at ESPN. It's also available at Hard Rock, Fanatics, and MGM. I'm going to go ahead and run it. Let me just verify it's there. ESPN. Hold on, let me check play type data, but I don't think there's going to be anything that keeps me off. Oh, yeah, let me check Simons this season without Grant, too. Just all in all, yeah, 62% without him. Just sit today, big dog. I still like it. Let me go. What were his attempts like? Player props. Hey, I'm gonna put this out there in the chat too. If you're watching from Twitter, make sure I posted the link underneath. You can join over here for free. I'm trying to decide. My early thoughts are I'm going to run the baseball stream at noon moving forward and push baseball back to or basketball back to like 4 or 5. Maybe with like special exceptions on the weekends where I do them both a little earlier. Would love to hear your all's thoughts. Baseball starts, I mean, tomorrow it's at 6 a.m., so no stream, but opening day, I think it's 27th or 28th, so we're almost there. There'll only be about 2 weeks where regular seasons overlap, but then that'll carry through with NBA playoffs as well. Yeah, Simons is 21.505 here. I just don't see any reason. Wow, 16 in that one. Damn. Do we just wait and see if Grant plays? I guess I'll wait and see if Grant plays. Kaishan ran 24 minutes second half last game. I really like playing him when Poole sits, but it does look like he's turning the corner here. So minutes bump should be real. They don't like playing their starters. I wouldn't hate a PA over there. I wouldn't hate a PA over there. Just so y'all know, Simons will most likely be a play. I'll wait for the Jeremy Grant news, but a back to back, I could see him. I could see him sitting. Last play, San Antonio versus the Lakers. I've got like one sneak play here. Quarter unit on Reeves assists over. I took what 8+ and 10+, or did I take 6, 8, and 10? I can't remember now. Yeah, we put a quarter unit on Reeves 8+ assists, a quarter unit on 10+ assists, and 0.1 unit on him to basically have a triple double. But what I did is I built it 10+ rebounds, 10+ assists on FanDuel was plus 3,300, opposed to anyone open only adding plus 1,900. Long shot. Lakers are playing 3 games in 4 days back to back. I think there's somewhat of a small shot that Luka either sits or sees very few fourth quarter minutes if the Lakers are up by anything. You can see a couple games here, 4 and 3. We could see that again, and Reeves kind of finishing out the game, running the point. Champagne's points with Kispers out. I don't hate it, but I just hate betting on the Wizards, bro, for real. So yeah, that's what I have in this game so far. Definitely want to look at some more things. I do like Castles over. Let me go look at a couple things in this Lakers game. 21st in transition, 15th versus spot up. Should play like in a somewhat competitive game. Should be in the 30-minute mark. I'm assuming 28 minimum, right? Should be 32+ if we're being real honest. Like if we're being real honest with each other. Struggle in transition. Don't know who they're going to focus on. I lean over Castle for sure. Lean over Castle's points. Harrison Barnes, hear me out, catch and shoot threes. I'm worried about his minutes, but the way the Lakers have been defending, actually Barnes threes makes a lot of sense. Don't hate his points either, but Barnes threes makes a lot of sense. FanDuel by far not by far. FanDuel at 122, Rivers at 124, Novig at 125. 365 at 130. I do lean over for this Harrison Barnes threes with the way that the Lakers have been defending. I don't know if actually I think I like Castle better than Vassell today. Vassell kind of needs to penetrate for his buckets. Yeah, no, I like Castle better than Vassell. I like Barnes better than both of them. I'm already on Reeves. I do think the 8-8 rebounds and assists is a good look too. I might even run that. That's why I went really light in the Discord this morning, leaving some room for late ads and hitting everything a little harder. I know there's not a lot of units deployed here, but if you really tap into the show and pay attention, you basically have an idea of what I'm looking to attack later. Right now, we're on Tobias Harris over, Jaren Jackson over, Levine over, and the Reeves RAs will basically assist, but then RAs as well. I will have more ads. A lot of leans here. I'm waiting on injury news. I mean, a lot of leans here. So let me just go back through the leans here because I'm finished up with the show. Jalen Green, I'm going to stay away from that one. Just know it is a strong lean for me. Don't expect that to be a late ad with the spread in that game. Miles McBride, still possibly an ad. Very likely to be a live play as well. Khalil Ware, rebounds. I do still like that. I don't think that's a very iffy. It's a doubtful. I had Tobias on here. We can cross it off because it's already played. Simon's points is very likely to be played. Simon's points is very likely to be played. I'll say the same about CJ McCollum, but I'm expecting like a threes ladder out of that one. Let's go back to that Philly game since I still have you. I do want to talk about Butler's threes again. See if the market's doing anything. Nope, been all over the place. Want to see where that goes, but I do lean over. Look, if you only look at like last fives and last tens, you're going to hate this one. Well, you'll like the last fives, you'll hate the last 10. I just think the minutes are going to be there. The attempts are going to be there. No fewer than 7 field goal attempts. 6. Let's go 5. Yeah. I don't know that we've got the best of this yet, but Jared Butler's threes, probably a straight half unit play and then a lay piece with my next favorite three, which is probably CJ's 2.5. I also wanted to look at Props.cash. I thought I saw somebody up earlier. Let's go to the Toronto game. Am I spelling it wrong? Nah, they just not much up. Okay, don't worry about that for now. Levine's threes, half a unit play. Expect that to hit harder as well. Maybe you see that another half a unit paired on the 3 with McCollum and Butler. So keep an eye out for the threes plays. Karl-Anthony Towns, I do lean under points there, but I am a lot closer to playing an OG points over. So see, the thing is, the model likes Towns under better, where I like just personally like the over better for OG. Getting some strong market support though on the Towns play. I might have to run that. So keep an eye out for Karl-Anthony Towns points under. Keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for OG as well. And then outside of that, Grimes 20 plus is about the last one. So there's some leans. There'll be some late ads, but that's what I've got for you for now. I agree. But we're going to wrap it up. That's all I got for today. I appreciate y'all for tapping in each and every day. We will be back tomorrow, keeping it NBA tomorrow at noon. But keep an eye out for some schedule changes for the Sharp Side coming up in the next 11 days. So appreciate y'all for tapping in. Best of luck today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.